Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video, you are going to learn how to automate ebooks delivery on payments in Razorpay. So guys, let's see what is happening here. So we are receiving payment on Razorpay and we are delivering a file or an ebook from our Google Drive to the customer who have made the payment in Razorpay. So guys, now let's talk about the applications we are using. So Razorpay is an online payment gateway application by which you can create payment pages, link of payment pages and connect it with your website or share it with your customers to receive the payments about any product. Alright, and Google Drive is a online cloud storage in which you can save your files, upload your data and access that data from any device and from any location. Now suppose that you have written an ebook and saved here on Google Drive. And to sell that ebook you have created a payment page here in Razorpay. So whenever you receive a payment, you want to send a copy of your ebook to your customer as an email. Right? So to get this done, you have two ways. One way is whenever you receive a payment in Razorpay, you manually sort out the data of your customer and then manually compose an email for your customer and attach an ebook which you have in your Google Drive. So guys, this process can be very time consuming, repetitive and tiresome. So we have a better way for you. What if I tell you that as and when you receive a payment here in Razorpay payment page, a ebook of yours that you have in Google Drive get automatically shared with your customer as a new email. Yes guys, this can be done and this can happen by connecting Razorpay and Google Drive. But the issue is there is no direct connection or integration present between Razorpay and Google Drive. So to connect these two applications, I am using a software called as Pabbly Connect. So guys, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software, and the best part of it is that you will not require any coding skills or programming knowledge to make this connection between Razorpay and Google Drive. So guys, let me give you a demo on my screen of how this connection between Razorpay and Google Drive is going to work in real time. So guys, this is the payment page I have created for selling my ebook in Razorpay. So the name of my ebook is this, PHP for Beginners. This is the photo. And so this is my payment page. So now I'm going to make a demo payment here in Razorpay payment page, and we will see in this Gmail account of my customer if he receives the book here or not. So I'm going to select my ebook from here. And I'm putting the name as 𝗪𝗵𝘆 and the email, this is the email, this is the phone number, and I am going to pay the price. And from here I am going to select the payment method as debit card, and here I am entering the test card details and the expiry, the card holder's name and the code. So now I am clicking on pay and you can see this is just a demo bank page, so I am choosing success here. So you can see it is showing the payment is successful. Alright. So now we will see in the Gmail account if we have received something. So you can see we have received this email, and when I open this email you can see it has this book attached. So this is the same book that I want to send to my customer, and when I open this you will see an ebook that we have created. So this is the same ebook that I wanted to share to my customer. So this is how it is going to work. So now you guys are wondering how I managed to bring this email here in the Gmail account like this by just successfully giving the payment in Razorpay account. So let me show you the quickest and easiest steps by which you can also make this connection or integration between Razorpay and the Gmail account of your customer. So guys, these are the 3 easy steps by which you can also make this integration or connection between Razorpay and Google Drive. So step 1 is connect Razorpay to Pabbly Connect with the help of Webhook URL. So in step 1, we are going to open Pabbly Connect and connect our Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect. Step 2 is collect the data from Razorpay in Pabbly Connect. So in second step, we'll bring the data from Razorpay payment page to here in Pabbly Connect. Step 3 is send the same data in a new email from Google Drive. So in third step, we'll bring the collected data from Pabbly Connect to Google Drive and send a new email, right, from Google Drive. So let's switch back to our step 1 and open Pabbly Connect. So guys, first of all, open your browser and type Pabbly, that is pabbly.com. So this is the landing page of Pabbly. From here, come to this products and click on connect. Alright, so from here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes by clicking here on sign up free button, which I have already done. So I'm clicking on sign in directly. So guys, this is the all apps section of Pabbly. From here, you have to come to this connect panel and click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Alright, to start working here, you have to create these workflows. And to do that, you have to click on this create workflow button. Here you can enter any name to your workflow. So I'm giving it as Razorpay payments to ebook delivery by mail or email. Now I'm clicking on create. So as a workflow get created, you will find these 2 things, the trigger and the action. So Pabbly Connect work on these 2 things. The trigger says when this happens, action says Pabbly Connect do this. So as in our use case, the trigger would be a new payment in Razorpay and the action would be ebook delivery by email. So first of all, you have to click here on the trigger option and then from the choose app, choose your application as Razorpay. So this is Razorpay. And then it will ask for the trigger event. So in the trigger event, you have to select this payment captured option. This is payment captured. Select this. So after this, it will generate this URL. So this is called as a webhook URL. So by using this URL, we are going to connect our Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. So just copy this URL from here and then go to your Razorpay dashboard. And from your dashboard, you have to go to the settings here. Click on the settings. So you will find this webhooks option when you click on the settings. So click on webhooks option. So here you can see from here we have these already pasted webhooks which are disabled. You can enable or disable these webhooks. And by this clicking on add new webhook, you can add a new webhook. So I'm clicking here. And in this webhook URL field, you can paste the copied webhook like this. After this, you have to select this active events. So in the active events, you have to select payment events and you have to check this payment captured option. All right. After this, when you click on create webhook, your webhook will be saved successfully like this. All right. So now it is showing in the Pabbly Connect waiting for the webhook response. So this means it is time for our second step. So let me show you what is our second. So our second step is collect the data from Razorpay in Pabbly Connect. So now we are going to bring the data from Razorpay here in Pabbly Connect. Let's do this. So here it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means we have to make another demo payment to bring the data from Razorpay to here in Pabbly Connect. So I am going to the payment page again, and in the payment page I am making another payment for this book, and now I am putting the name as Rashi, the email of Rashi, and the phone number, the email, the phone number, and I am clicking on pay. And here you can select the payment option. I am selecting debit card, and I am entering the test card details. I'm entering the other details of the card holder and their code, and then I'm clicking on pay. So here I'm selecting success, and you can see our payment is successful here. Now let's see in the Pabbly Connect if it has fetched or received some data or not. So you can see Pabbly Connect captured this type of data. Alright, so in this data you can see it have all the details about the payment like this: the customer's name, the email ID, the number, and the email ID, and all other things, right? So our second step is also completed. Now we are going to do one thing more. Now we are going to click on this action button, and here in the choose app you have to choose your application as filter by Pabbly. Alright, so this is filter, and now you guys are wondering why we are applying this filter. We are applying this filter because we want to send a particular type of file when we receive a particular amount of payment. So Razorpay can have multiple products, can have multiple payment options, and have multiple payment pages also. So we want, whenever a particular amount of payment is received, we want to send a particular type of file, right? So this is why we are applying this filter. And now in the select label you have to select from this Razorpay payment captured option. When you click here, you will find all this data that we already have received like this. Alright, so you have to go here and click on Razorpay payment captured option like this, and here you have to select the payment entity, notes, right? So this is the note, this is the name of our book. So you will find the name of your book in payment entity notes ebook. So when you select this, and then you have to select the filter type. So you have to select the filter type equal to only, and then you have to enter the value, and the value of this book is equal to the name of the book. So the name of your book is PHP for beginners. So you can just copy this, right? This is the name of our book. Just paste it here. Alright, so when this payment entity notes, that means the name of the book is equal to PHP for beginners, we are going to run this workflow and send a file. And after this you have to click on this plus addition button also, and we are going to put another filter condition, that is about the payment amount. Alright, so now in the entity event you have to select, click here in the trigger option like this, and you will find the data that we have already captured, and from here you have to select the amount that we have received. So the amount entity is this, select this. Now you guys are wondering why it is showing 25,000. The rate of the book is 250 here, but when you see here in the payment page, it is showing 250.00 or 0.00. So Pabbly Connect do not fetch this decimal point in this data. So that's why it is showing 25,000 here. You can see here also in this data it is showing 25,000. So do not worry about this, it is 250 only. It does not bring that decimal point, that's why it is showing like this. So in this filter option, click on this amount from here and make it equal to 25,000. So we are ensuring that when this book is selected and this amount of payment is received, then only we are going to send an email with this file attached to it. Alright, that's why we have applied this filter. Alright, now it is time for our next step. So let me show you what is our next step. So our third and the last step is send the same data in a new email from Google Drive. So now we are going to send the data from Pabbly Connect as a new email from Google Drive. Let's do this. So in Pabbly Connect, click on this plus icon and from this action window, choose your application as Google Drive. So this is Google Drive here. And in the action event, you have to select share a file. So you can find share a file. This is the share a file option. And then click on this connect button. And from here, select this add new connection. And then click on connect with Google Drive. So here it will ask for the email ID by which you have created the Google Drive and saved your ebook. So select your email ID like this, and then it will ask for a few access which is completely safe. Click on continue. Alright, so authorization is successful and it is showing connected. That means we are connected with our Google Drive. So after this, these fields will open up and the first field is the file ID. So it is asking for the file ID. So when you click here, you will see a list of files. So these are the files that you have or I have in my Google Drive. So let me show you. So this is my Google Drive and here you can see I have these folders, and in this ebooks folder, let me show you, we have this file. Alright, and I have many more files in my Google Drive like this, you can see. So these are the same files you can find in Pabbly Connect also. So in Pabbly Connect, this file ID field, when you click here, you will find the list of all your files that you have in your Google Drive. So from here, I am selecting this file that I want to send, php4beginner.pdf. Alright, now it is asking for the email ID to which you want to send this file. So you can map the data. When you click here, when you click on this payment captured, you will find the data of our customer like this that we have already received. So this is the same data that we have received in this step, you can see. Alright, so when you click here, you can find the email ID of your customer. This is the email ID, just click on it and we are mapped. After this, you can select the role or you can provide the customer the permission to do what he want to do with your file. So you can select it like can edit, can comment or can view. So I am selecting it as can view because I want my customer to just view my file. Alright, after this, when I click here on save and send test request, this file that we have connected will be shared as an email to our customer and the customer's email ID is this. So now I am click here on save and send test request and now it is showing this type of response. The drive permission, type is user and the role is reader. So let me see in this Gmail account that we have mapped here. This is the account and it has received this email. So this is the email that it received just 0 minutes ago. That means in real time. And here it has this file that we want to send, PHP for beginner. Alright, so this is how it is going to work in real time. So let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in the trigger option, we selected the application as Razorpay. We connected Razorpay with the help of this URL. Then we captured the data by making another demo payment like this. And then we applied a filter to provide our customer a specific file when we receive a specific payment. And then we connected our Google Drive by which we want to share the file like this, and we are done. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you want any other type of integration, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries and discuss it from this forum, and check the pricing of this software from this link. And guys, as we did today, you can make many different type of integrations using many different softwares by Pabbly Connect and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. So guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching this video.